More major Central Texas school districts will have their first days of class this week. This morning, Leander ISD Superintendent Bruce Gearing joins us in studio to talk about the start of a new school year. Superintendent, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, absolutely. So new school year always means some new changes. What can parents and students expect to see a little bit different this school year?
Well, we're opening our newest elementary school in the fall, Don Heisel Elementary School up on San Gabriel Parkway in Leander. So that's our 30th elementary school. We're just really excited about the theme that we have for the year, which is power of the past and force of the future. We are really focused on empowering our students and our staff to own their own learning, to really dig deep into their interests and passions and ignite their passion and their curiosity for learning, and then to unleash their potential.
I love that. And one thing we hear a lot from parents, they're thinking about safety. What's new this year as far as any safety upgrades and compliance with House Bill 3?
Safety and security, of course, is our number one priority in the district. So many things are happening. Of course, full compliance with all of TEA's regulations and rules. We are also starting our own police department to make sure that we're in compliance with House Bill 3. We have hired a new executive director for safety and security who, once we gain TCOL licensing, will become our chief of police, and then we'll start to hire out that police department.
Great. And on the topic of safety, we did get a question from a viewer, Bob. He was asking when all of the LISD school buses will have seatbelts, and he's also asking why the district has some buses with seatbelts that aren't being used. I wonder if you could speak to that.
So we do have multiple buses that do have seatbelts on. All of the new buses that we purchase, of course, have seatbelts on them, and we are using all of those buses currently either on a route or as extracurricular buses. We do a lot of extracurricular trips as well. As we purchase new buses, of course, we're replacing older ones that don't have seatbelts, and those go out of commission. And that is the process that we'll use to make sure that eventually all of our buses have seatbelts.
I appreciate you addressing that. And Bob, thank you for that question. What do you see as the biggest challenges coming up in this school year?
I think school finance is going to be one of our biggest challenges as we head into advocating in the 89th session. The state did not do anything with school finance last session, and so we hope that we can work very closely with our legislators to see what can be done to help with that area.
And Superintendent, briefly, want to end on a positive note. What are you looking forward to the most about this school year?
We are very excited to have our students back with us on Wednesday for the first day of school. Everything changes when we have our kids back in the building and our staff all fully working with those students. And so we're thrilled about empowerment of learning and really reaching our strategic plan goals.
Well, I know 3 minutes flies by. I really appreciate you making time for us. I know you have a lot going on. Thank you, Superintendent, so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We'll be